So there's a video of OJ like years ago shot with some reporter. They're on a pier. I don't know what they're doing. It's just a quick clip of some random lady while they're filming something, walks up to him saying, "Hey, I've never shook hands with a murderer, bro." And he's like, "Oh, thanks, I appreciate that." Dude. It is wild. But then to top it off, there's some clip at the end where she's like, OJ surprises me with something, right? And it cuts to a scene or something where they're like behind some door somewhere and they open it and OJ is there with a knife.
So I saw this when it happened on the news. So pause it. I remember seeing this, and as a kid, I felt so bad. Did you see this?
No.
Yeah, I was just like, and I was like, well, I guess he did murder though, but he got off. As a kid, I was so confused because I was like, well, he got off. But he did but people think he's a murderer, so he is, but he got off, but he did it, but then this woman did this. I remember feeling so bad and confused when I saw this. So
who'd you feel bad for?
OJ.
Oh, wow.
Because I was young, and I also...
How old is this?
It was like after... Old, like right after it happened.
Oh, okay.
And I also think about this all the time. I think about this video all the time. And I haven't seen it since then. So I can't believe the dude fucking is bringing it back. And I can't believe I haven't even looked for it yet. So go ahead.
I've never personally shaken hands with a murderer. Good to see you.
Thank you. Very nice meeting you.
Doesn't that hurt?
Huh?
Doesn't that hurt your feelings?
No.
After we finished filming, OJ said to me that he had a surprise for me, and I genuinely was surprised. I think it was his idea of a joke. And this is it.
Okay,
you got to be kidding me.
Yeah, but at what point did you feel bad for OJ?
When the first lady.
I know, but
well, here's the deal.
Is that the point where you were like, oh?
Because here's the deal. At that, I think I wasn't sure. Like he well, I don't know.
Okay, let me.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Let's say, hypothetically, he is guilty.
Right.
He got away with it. He's a psychopath. So that's why you would make that joke.
Yes, the joke
let's
part.
Say,
yeah, for sure.
Let's say he didn't do it.
Right.
He's been going through all this.
Yeah.
And he got off, like, finally I'm vindicated, and now he's just making light of the situation that he
No, but I didn't see the stabbing thing.
Oh.
I only saw the first part.
Saw the first part?
Yeah.
No, but it's like, that girl was original, that's an original Karen.
Yeah.
That's a Karen before Karens.
I don't know though, but it's like so weird, the OJ thing, because like everyone collectively says he did it, but also he got off. And we just understand that the justice system is flawed and that he did do it, right? I mean, does anybody think that he didn't do it? I don't know.
No, I think everyone thought he did it, but remember that came off the Rodney King trial.
Yes, no, I
that's why
understand that.
They got to that's why I felt like he got off.
It was such an interesting thing, man, because...
Well, it's still going on. I mean, he's still... he's out here, like, you know.
Mr. Simpson did
but you know what I feel? It's like, this is the strange thing about the world. Mm-hmm. So this woman thinks that this guy 7%. Viciously murdered 2 people, and you want to walk up to him and shake his hand and say, I've never shaken my hand with a murderer. Yeah. You know what he should have done?
What?
Is held onto her hand just a little bit.
Oh,
He should have, you know what I mean? But she tried to walk away. He should have went like, just a second. You know what I mean? Like just a second of being like, I just want to get a good look at your face, and then let her go. Like that
would have been
balls on this bitch
gangster,
to do that.
Dude.
You know what I mean? He should have done that. She would have been like this, like, you know. Then I just go, you know what I mean? You just give him a little, like, wow.
Yeah.
But that's that, like, you know, I don't know. And then he's being interviewed, and the lady's like, well, how does that make you feel? He's like, well, you know what's crazy about OJ?
What?
You know how he paid for all his trial money? Memorabilia.
Yeah, I think I did know that.
But what a person like that, what would they do now? They would have to have a podcast from jail or something. No one cares about memorabilia like that right now.
Oh, now, yeah.
Like he was literally signing footballs in prison.
Yeah.
They were bringing stuff, and he'd had to sign it. Like that's not a thing that.
Have you seen
What would you do now?
The only theory that I think has any sort of like merit to it is that his son did it. Did you ever see that one? That one makes me feel so interesting because I'm like, well, I would do that for my kids. You know what I'm saying? Like that is the only thing that makes sense to me. Bring it up.
Oh, that he just
like
he took the blame,
or like tried to help. You know?
Well, I mean, if you look at the civil trial, you know, I mean, everything that they didn't do in the criminal case in the civil trial, they did have shoes. They did have pictures of him, and you know. So I don't know, man.
Oh.
I mean, so this is like, what does it say? Oh, are these all the conspiracy theories?
Guilty. Recently, it was brought to my attention to check out his son, Jason. Here's what I found. Prior to the killings, Jason was diagnosed with intermittent rage disorder. He had stopped taking his medication 2 months before the murders. He wrote a note in which he talked about killing anyone who hurt a loved one of his. In his past, Jason had nearly killed a girlfriend and seriously injured another. At the time of the murders, he was on probation for attacking his boss with a knife. He has no alibi that can be supported as to where he was during the murders. His time card for work that night was handwritten, even though the electric clock was working. A black navy watch cap with animal fur on it was found at the crime scene. Photographs obtained from Jason's storage locker showed that he wore them often, and that he had a dog. In this locker was also a knife that matched the description of what was used for the murders.
When is
He had
this all?
knife training from the Navy Academy. The day after the murders, OJ hired a top criminal attorney to defend Jason, although he wasn't a suspect. Police never even tested the fingerprints found at the scene or the DNA under Nicole's fingernails against Jason. After hearing all this, what do you guys think?
Okay, so like let's just say like that could be all bullshit.
She's the daughter of that girl that was like, how do you?
Yeah. That could all be bullshit. I mean,
who knows?
Who knows? She's just. But I heard when I first heard that, I was like, if all this shit is true, that's crazy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's just crazy. Even if he killed them, and then he's just walking around. That's already crazy.
Who? OJ?
Yeah.
Oh, all of it. Yeah.
No
matter what happens, it's crazy.
No matter what happens, it's crazy. But imagine, like, what does that make you feel? Like, okay, so let's say is a true thing, and then somehow they you know,
it's a really weird mix of feelings because I feel as a dad, I'm like, wow, OJ did what he had to do. That's, I mean, I would do that. You know what I mean? Like my son's not going to. I would. That's me. I'll. You know.
But here's my question though. Like,
what?
If that guy is diagnosed with all this stuff,
right?
What's going on with him now? You would think that you would have heard this before. I've never heard anything ever about OJ's son.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Oh, really? Yeah.
Have any of you ever heard? I've never heard anything.
So I'm letting you guys know about this.
Yeah, that's the first time I've ever heard about that. So what's going on with him now?
Well, he's in St. Petersburg, Florida, and he has a private life away from the glaring eyes of the media. And he concentrates on his real estate career and really makes any features in the media and stabs a bunch of people every now and
then. He's doing a showing.
4-bedroom. You love it? Very good. Yeah. Do you check proof of funds? Oh, you don't have it.
I don't know. So he's not really angry. Like that's crazy what you just did.
Yeah.
Like he has rage issues. I don't think he would be so.
Yeah, but it's been years and now he's comfortable with it.
He's a real estate agent.
It's pretty wild though. It's kind of look just
in the slogan should be in the slogan of his real estate. You know.
Yeah.
Come to OJ Real Estate.
We'll slash prices.
But OJ would do that.
OJ should be like one of those like Cal Worthington.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he should have
go
like
see OJ.
Go see my.
Does
son.
OJ make money now? Does he have money? What does he do?
Oh, his pension from the NFL.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which is a pretty good sum of money.
Hmm.
I believe it's something like $250,000 a year or something like that.
420.
Yeah,
wow.
You can live great off
400.
Yeah. Well, he's probably still got residuals from things, and you know.
I guess they're not. I guess they still play stuff, right?
What can you do? I mean, he's like, he should just. I mean, check it out. If he started a podcast, I mean, this is already fascinating that he's on social media. Just pick a video and listen to
dude,
it.
I met Sammy the Bull Gravano the other day, and he's on social media all over the place. You know who that is? The underboss of the fucking.
He was on Fighter and the Kid. I think.
No, I know. Yeah. But he was because I was at Brian's show. Oh. And fucking Sammy the Bull was there. Brian's always hanging out with the craziest motherfuckers, and I met him, and it was just like, dude, this guy. admitted to killing 19 people and served time for it.
And now he's just out?
And now he's just out.
Well, I mean...
And it's like, and he's got a podcast and a book.
Well, then prison works.
Well, no, yeah, I understand, right?
Right?
If it's supposed to be, yeah.
Guy's been rehabilitated.
Right,
He
right.
served his time for his crime, and now he's out here in the streets just being like,
But the
he was
families
very nice
were,
too. Yeah, super sweet.
Oh,
very
yeah,
charming.
no,
but
yeah.
knowing he killed them, it was
very
so weird.
charming.
Yeah.
It is weird because he made a deal and he basically took crime, organized crime down.
Yeah.
Like some people say he was the most important. Like he took it down, right, by being an informant, because the other people were. Gotti was going against him, and he was like, "Well, fuck that. Then I'm exposing everyone." And so he took them all down, and what was I gonna say?
Does he fear for his life at all?
He seems chill.
He's
but
so
my
chill.
whole thing is like, why is he not dead?
That's what I'm asking.
He just
right
lives
now.
in Arizona.
Yeah, he's just there, and nobody. He just doesn't.
I think because he's such a huge figure now. Like if you kill him, you're gonna get caught for sure.
I guess, but that mafia doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But there is no mafia.
that didn't
really
stop
anymore.
him from killing Epstein, right?
Right, yeah.
Talking about huge
Yeah.
in
figure.
jail. Yeah.
But it's pretty crazy. So he got 5 years for 19 killing.
Oh my!
And-
well, but it was a plea deal.
Exactly, of course, yeah.
Well, who all did he take down?
But my point was, everyone in the look, he killed people in the game. He never killed innocent people. He killed the people in the mafia, which is okay. Look, live by the sword, die by the sword. Okay, live by the gun, die by the gun. But like you know, the families of those people are probably like, well, what the fuck? But here's the thing, though: if you're part of the mafia, you're gonna get got. That's part of your shit. Like this dude killed his brother-in-law and shit or whatever.
I know, but what I'm saying is, isn't the mafia have a thing about like, we even in movies they talk about not snitching.
Yeah, La Cosa Nostra.
Yeah, so it's like,
Well, yes.
who are you now? This guy.
Yay, on the arm, right? But so
You're secretly a hitman this whole time.
it's fucking crazy though, because then after that he got out, and then he got 18 years for
so he did some
an ecstasy ring. Yeah, in '99.
That's
Why do I
what got
know
him.
so much about this? Yeah, that's
No,
what
but
got him.
that's
18 years.
a lot. So 19 killings, 5 years, some party drugs.
But then
you go away for 20.
But once they did that, they were like, "All right, we got him," because they wanted obviously to put him away for more.
Right.
you
Yeah,
know,
it's like
but
the DAs try to get you for later of stuff they can't prove, like when they sent OJ to prison just for stealing his
Exactly,
memorabilia
right.
back. It's like retroactive punishment.
yeah.